Hey everyone, DF here, welcome back to the channel, and very quick video today because I simply want to test the engine accelerator skill and essentially see how it works, how fast it will let us get into a cap, and yeah, what is the best moment to activate it. So yeah, without further ado, let's take our good friend Richelieu, jump into a training room and see where it takes us. So I've taken a center control map. I'm simply going to activate the timer as soon as I press the button to move forward, and in the first series of tests I activate the engine accelerator as soon as I start moving. I did remove the legendary commander from the Richelieu to make sure that it had no interference, so yeah, that's kind of the performance you can expect from any other ship. And essentially we noticed that yeah, I've always had the impression that it also, even though the text says it only increases the top speed, I've also had the impression that it also makes you accelerate faster. It's called an engine accelerator for a reason, probably. Yeah, let's take a look at that. So in the first series we actually start capping the base after 44 seconds, 44 and a half exactly. Now we're going to be doing the exact same test. I do activate the timer as soon as I start moving the ship forward, but then I will activate the engine accelerator when I'm kind of in the middle of the acceleration, and I think it's really I don't know if it's my mind, but I really have the impression that that thing is accelerating faster once you press that magic button. But yeah, let's actually see where it takes us, because we're actually coming next to the cap. We're not there yet, I can't wait to see how fast we're actually going to get there and start capping. So yeah, the engine accelerator wears out, and typically we get there this time. Can we beat 44 and a half? We get there in 33 and a half. So yeah, that's already an improvement. Now for the last one, I'm going to wait until I have fully accelerated before I activate the engine accelerator. So I still start the timer as soon as I start moving, you know, just like you would do in a real battle, trying to get into this cap or into an advantageous position as quickly as possible. And let's see how fast this time the Richelieu will actually be going. Now we activate it, and yeah, well, you see that it increases the top speed a little bit more, from 35 to 31 to 35. And this time, are we going to beat 44 and a half and 33 and a half? It looks like we're actually going to get there a little bit faster, and we will still have a couple of seconds. Yep, indeed, 42 and a half. So there you go, I think it's pretty clear. The engine accelerator, just like the name says, absolutely no impact on the acceleration. You activate it only when you are already at top speed. And yeah, I think that's all there is to say, right? Alright, after the French, moving on to the Italians, because these ones actually have a skill that is supposed to increase both the top speed and the acceleration. So when is the best moment to trigger it? Let's find out. So we are simply repeating the same series of tests in the first run. I activate it as soon as I start accelerating, and indeed the acceleration, it's a very noticeable difference. But then as soon as it ends, you drop from 47 to 39 knots. So can we actually get them faster than the Richelieu? Because it's it's actually not a lot faster than the Richelieu. That's actually quite a surprise. So yeah, we start capping at 30 seconds, and then, yeah. How much time? We are almost there at 38.7. Okay, moving on to the next one. This time we are going to activate the accelerator at the, once we've reached around 20 knots, so that's half of our top speed. So can we beat 38.7, and can we actually be significantly faster than a French battle cruiser or battleship, whatever you want to call it? Well, still has to be seen. We're already back to our usual top speed of 39.5 knots. And what do we actually have here? Can we beat the 38 of the previous one? I'm not that sure we can actually. So let's take a look at that thing until the end. 37, 38, yeah, 39.05. It's barely slower, like half a second. Honestly, it could very well be my way of measuring it. And this time I'm only going to activate the skill once we have reached our top speed. And so moving on, we get 12 seconds of speed at 37 knots. So hopefully we should actually get there faster this time. Let's see where it takes us. So we'll be, no, it still won't be active when we enter the cap. So yeah, essentially 23, 24, can we beat 38 and 39? It looks like it's going to be very, very similar, to be honest. It's not going to make any fundamental difference. So there you go, 37, 30, 38.7. So yeah, it's pretty comparable to the first one. Actually, you activate that thing either at the beginning or at the end of your acceleration, but honestly it doesn't make a fundamental difference. So there you go. So if you've enjoyed it, learn a couple of interesting things. Stay safe, take care. That was DFA signing out. Bye bye.